Hello badass crew and welcome to Busted Knuckles. My name's Steve Belaire and I'm your host. Today we've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to go out to the Marion Hotel Show and Shine. Then we're going to go out to the Breaking the Silence Suicide Awareness Ride. And then we're going to go out to Badass Custom Coatings and Debby's going to finish dipping that Fender for us. And the Fender turns out stunning. You're just going to be amazed. So stick around, it's going to be a great show. Okay, so now we're going to go to Marion Hotel and we're going to check out their show and shine. There's a lot of really nice bikes there. Hey, that's sick.
Yeah, they smoke a lot more or a lot less.
Somebody, Walmart woman with a gun. They ding me. Oh, but you know what? At the football game, they take it away, put it in an envelope, and you take it. When you leave, they give it back.
At least you get it back.
Oh, that's wicked. I'll come back in.
Is that going to be on Busted Knuckles?
Yeah.
So this is the Hog. It's just a little thing. It's hard to see, but it's just got a little. And it's glued. Yeah, it's glued on. There's a rivet there, but that's because of.
Hi guys.
Good morning.
Peace.
I want to be famous. Read my shirt.
Oh, guys. Oh, that's nice. See your shirt. There he is. Hey buddy, how's it going? Good.
How you doing?
Good. That's new, the green one, hey? That's a beauty.
Yeah. Taking it to the embroidery on it.
Is that right?
Isn't that beautiful?
It is, it really is.
Gave me a great opportunity.
That looks like a good turnout already, eh?
Arm wrestling.
Just give him a little slam one, like that. Oh fuck, I hammered him a few times. Yeah, hammered him.
Don't bust your knuckles with that camera.
How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Good.
We're at the Marion Show and Shine. It's our 6th year having it. Missed last year, but back in business with it. We have a beer garden and mechanical bull this year.
Okay, so we're hosting, this is our 6th annual Marion Hotel WHRA Show and Shine that we are hosting here today. We should probably turn around so you can see the bikes, you can see the show that's going on. But typically we ran about 100, 110 riders that register. And then around the grounds, there's a whole bunch of other bikes that come in. We love bikes, we love riders. Obviously we definitely pledge for safe riding. That's a big thing that we push as well. But yeah, we're proud to have people here, like-minded people who like all kinds of bikes. We've got custom bikes, we've got foreign bikes, we have little kiddos on bikes too. So yeah, this event we're very proud to host, and we want people to come here to have fun and just be a part of our community and what we do. So
Very nice.
Yeah, so we've got a couple live bands going. We've got Best Dressed Biker Kid. We've got a bull riding competition coming up right away.
Oh,
Thanks
much.
for coming.
It's a 1953 panhead with a sidecar, original steel body sidecar. Started it in 1997 with frame, engine cases, and a set of heads. And the last 22 years I've been finding all original parts. And
You built this from scratch?
yes, yeah.
Oh my god!
And almost all the parts were found locally, including the steel body sidecar.
Is that right?
It's been running great. Got the motor built by Frosties.
Okay, yeah.
And Innovative did the transmission. And Dan Hope did the bodywork. Powder coating in Selkirk did powder coating. I did all the assembly. The chrome was done by House of Silver.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was done by Bob before he passed. And yeah, it's been a labor of love. Enjoy it.
It's a beautiful bike. I'm a big fan of it.
And boy, Waylon loves riding it.
I bet.
Hey,
That's your favorite thing to do, eh?
So it's got all original headlights, taillights, spotlights, gas tanks, fenders, air
Wow.
cleaner. Very little aftermarket. That's why it took so long to build.
Yeah, you were being fussy to get the right parts.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Original parts fit.
You know what? And it shows. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful machine. Thanks, man. That is amazing.
78 Yamaha 650 special, totally original, 5,200 original kilometers, and I bought it as you see it. Well, it's an XS650 Yamaha, 1980. It's got a TC Brothers back half frame kit on it. Most of the fabrication work I did myself. The fender struts and all the brake setup, I followed myself. Foot peg controls, those are TC Brothers, that's a kit.
Oh, nice.
But modified to the way I wanted them. And engine's been rephased from stocks, so it's crank's been split, rotated, so now it's 277 degrees as opposed to 360 degrees.
Why would you do that?
The less vibration in the bike. The stock 650s were, notorious for vibrating.
Oh.
So now, like say with the stock 650 engines, the pistons travel together 360 degrees, fire opposite of each other but rotate together. Now the crank's been split, so now they run at 277 degrees.
Oh, that makes much more sense in my mind.
Yeah, so it runs smoother. It's a better throttle response. And
Holy smokes.
it's a fun little bike to ride.
Oh, right on, man. It is a really nice little bike, man.
1979 Yamaha XS650, stock frame, David Bird hardtail, and that's kind of about it for stock motor. I mean, nothing's been done to the motor, so.
You built this?
Yeah, the back section I welded on, you have the jet welded it on. Like I said, Ford TC Brothers, hardtail David Bird, lane splitter handlebars, that's TC Brothers as well.
Oh, nice. And guess you guys ride together?
For the most part, yeah.
Quite a bit, yeah, we do. It's a father and son project, so it was. We had a few moments in the garage, kind of like Paul and Paul Jr. But there was no fists or anything like that. But we had our moments.
The machine is a 1969 Honda 450 Super Sport. It's been heavily restored. I found out through records that this particular bike is actually 4 production bikes newer than one I had originally bought in 1969.
Whoa!
And it is, it's like an omen, you know? So I went and heavily restored it. That paint on there is an actual Honda touch-up paint from back in 69 that I had stored all those years.
Oh wow!
That's an original paint, rebuilt motor. I've had parts all the way from England to all throughout the States. It took me 6 years to do, but I'm very happy with it. It runs like a top.
Oh, it's just beautiful too.
Not bad for 50-year-old Honda.
Oh, is that right? I'm not surprised. Look at that. Paint is beautiful. Who did that? Oh, is that right? Wow. Is that original seat?
I found one, yeah.
That's the other thing.
The seat that was on there was eaten by a mouse.
That's just a beautiful bike, man. Nice job.
In 1948, I built it. Started with a motor and tranny. Results of 38 years.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, doing the dual carb casting. I'll try not to ugly it up with my face.
Hey, can you tell me about it?
What's that?
Can you tell me about your bike?
This is a 75 shovel, custom frame. I don't know, 8 over wide glide, straight pipes, super E-carb.
Did you just build this bike?
No, I've had it for like 8 years. 8 years. I built it like 8 years ago, and it's
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, it's very old school.
Yeah. And it's just been going. Brakes on the road and then fix it better. So now everything's pretty solid. You know?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, tell me about it.
Oh, about this thing? Oh, there's a lot to tell about this thing.
Okay.
See, I put a 1200 into this thing, right? And the old carburetor that was on there wouldn't work. It was one of those butterfly carbs, right?
Yeah.
So I had to get like a CV carb on it. So that's what's on there. But when I bought the air cleaner, they didn't come with a cover on it, right? So I went to Harley and I said, well, how much is a cover for that? And they said, oh, $60. And I said, oh, you know what, that's way too much. So the next day I happened to be in Walmart and I'm taking a leak in the, and you know those covers that are on over top of the, you know, the urinals? Well, it was loose. And I took it, I'm like, you know what, I bet you that really would fit. So I brought it home, put it on there, yeah, it fits perfect. You know, on a hot day, you know what, you can still smell the aroma of urine.
Oh my God.
And then my quick release beer carrier, you know. So it's just like up and out, you know, gate latches, you know.
That is so cool.
What do you got this filter? Is that your oil filter on top there?
Yeah, right there. No,
Yeah.
that's a catch cam, right? Because it's an old bike, right? And crankcase pressure.
Crankcase oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like, it's always blowing, into my air breather and getting stains all over my pants, right? So I just got
I think it was on purpose to oil the chain.
Yeah, they used to.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Everyone said, "Oh, how come my Harley leaks?" No, it's not leaking. It's oiling the chain.
We always had to wear like a garbage bag over you so you don't get a stripe up your back. I know.
Oh, that's a nice bike. You do this all yourself?
All of it, yeah.
Well, let's see where you get it from. Okay, so now we're headed out to the Break the Silence Suicide Awareness Ride. Let's find out what that's all about.
This is the 4th annual Breaking the Silence Suicide Awareness Ride. I've started about 5 years ago. I made a little patch that says "Lean on Me," and I was selling those for $10 a piece. Still am. We've sold about 400 of them so far. I was $5 from goes to a donation to clinic, and $5 went into making the next batch patches, so it kind of refurbishes itself. And then after a year of that, I decided to start doing a ride. And for the first 3 years, we've left from Winnipeg, stopped in Portage Prairie for lunch, and then gone on to Brandon. This year, I decided to change things up. We're doing a poker run instead. So people are leaving from here, and then they're heading on a little tour of southern Manitoba. And then we're going to end up at the Thirsty Line in Charleswood to wrap up. So, like I say, this is year number 4, and we're getting bigger, and it's getting more important. And I mean, suicide awareness is something that needs to be addressed. And I got to do my part. I I mean, my family's lost enough people to, the suicide that I decided to do something about it. So.
Wow. Okay. And where can we find you on the web?
I have a website called Patrick Ford. My website's patrickford.ca. Okay. All that's got all my interviews, whether it be paper, TV, or whatever. There's links on there to all the clinic stuff, because clinic is the beneficiary of all the money I raised over the last 4 years. All the money goes to clinic for their suicide awareness line and their training. So there's that, and that's usually the best place to find me.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Well, now we're headed out to Badass Custom Coatings, and where Debbie's going to finish dipping that fender for us, and it just turns out stunning. You're just going to be amazed.
It's just a soft tape, so.
all over but the crying. Oh, sick!
So did Debby do it or what?
That's perfect.
Couldn't ask for any better, eh? You almost think I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get this out of the water. Like I said, that's where I was trying to line up the bolt. I wanted that there. I wanted her here.
Yeah.
A little bit of ribbon, come up, still catch the girl's face.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, nice job.
There you go.
That is beautiful.
You gotta sit back sometimes with some of these parts. You really, really gotta think about how the film's gonna react to your part. How is the film gonna grab?
There is definitely a lot more prep involved than I thought there was going to be.
Yes. Lots of prep. Lots of angles. You gotta work on the angles.
Oh, look at that. Now it's like watching her take a shower. Said I'm watching her take a shower.
Perfect. I wanted the lightning bolt exactly there. If you look in the video, you'll see I want the lightning bolt here. I want the ribbon, and I wanted that girl's ghosting face right in the center. Okay? Now, if I could only done that yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
I just turned it on. Two colors, the bright pink and then your standard white.
Yeah.
And then I used two different films. The one on the white is called Judge Me. The other one is Gold Lace. That's on the pink.
Right.
Now, more of the finalizing steps of this is once I pull the tape off, I'm going to throw it there one more time, give this a quick more rinse just to make sure there's no remnants of film, tape, anything like that. Then I'm going to take it out and dry it. It has to be dried good. And then your next steps would be clear coat. So usually any pieces like this will do anywhere, usually around 2 to 4 layers of clear coat. This one here would be a high gloss clear we're going to do. So that, of course, that takes a lot of time because you have to, each layer of clear, you've got to let it dry. So that could be a couple of days.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. And then after that, you lay your, after your last coat, then we do a wet sand and polish, and that usually takes a whole day for that. Depending how much work it's got to go into it to make it, you know.
Wow.
Okay, so now I'm just going to go give it one more final rinse. I got a hold of it.
Well, how was that? I told you that was going to be a great show. Come back next week. We got another great show planned for you. Till next time, take care.